How do I do it all? The Brezza gives me the power.
Josh Buttler, is he perhaps most versatile T20 batter there is? Whatever his entry point, early loss of wicket, middle overs, finisher, batting first, chasing, all that seems like Butler's just...
No, like you're asking this question in the wrong studio. I think you should go to the ground and ask Rajasthan Royals that.
Until I get to the ground, let me ask you. You're at the ground, you should be asking. Vish as well.
Vish, who lets go of Josh Buttler, Vish? Yeah, like...
I understood where you're coming.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was looking at it from another.
No, I'm looking at exactly that. This would have been so sweet for Josh.
Yeah.
And with every game, Rajasthan would just be feeling...
So why, if he is certainly one of the most versatile, why is that? Why is he? He's obviously one of the white ball greats of this generation.
Sure.
What is he bringing? We talked about SRH and that lack of versatility in some of their batters earlier. Is it a mindset? Is it a technique? He hasn't played a lot of red ball cricket for a long time, but he's played test match cricket and a lot of first class cricket. Does that help with versatility? Is that a template that more guys should be looking to, or is it just his mind?
Surely a lot of it is that, isn't it? Because so many people have the ability. So many people have game. But Butler's numbers in chases is what stands out. And if you apply that, it just tells you the man just understands the situation of T20 games.
No, the other thing is, I mean, we were talking about with KKR how a lot of their batters have at least one weakness. With Buttler, there isn't a weakness. He strikes fast against spin. He strikes fast against pace. Whatever kind of delivery you give him, unless it's a really beautiful in-swinger, outswinger.
But he still has to, I think to Ranok's point, he still has to be able to set it up, to calculate it, to have the patience and deliberateness to pace it effectively. Because a lot of people have skill. There are other batsmen who can play pace and spin well, probably not as well. But to calculate it and execute it.
I think, like, apart from the obvious, which we all know, and people obviously know that he's a great batsman, hockey hands, XYZ, I think him just being that one go-to batsman for RR over the years has just made his mindset so bulletproof that he knows that he has to carry the game and take the game deep. Because if you remember, he was like that one batsman who could change the game for RR and who they really depended on. 100%. So when you go into that mindset and feel like, you know what, I'm the one, I need to take the team deep and finish it off as well, it just becomes more...
Might I throw in another one over here?
That confirms it.
Yeah. I'll throw in one more thing. In the early parts of this year's IPL, we had a fairly long debate on whether GT got the top three right or should Buttler be opening. And a number of our guests said Butler's best impact is at the top. Why don't you give him the best chance to face as many balls by opening so that he can impact the game if he plays 40, 50 balls. In some ways, perhaps GT have hit a bit of a masterstroke by putting him at 3. Because if there was a vulnerability, and I think you can dig that up in time, it was the incoming ball to Buttler early on when it used to swing. Some bowlers have had success against him. Given he has no weakness against spin, that Buttler actually coming in when most of the times with this pair the power play is done has also taken away perhaps that one vulnerability. Have they hit a master stroke? Because I know a lot of people on our panel were saying, no, Buttler should still open. Gill can bat 3. Sai can bat 3.
I think it was a no-brainer. Their hand was forced to have Buttler at number 3, irrespective of anything, because Gill and Sudharsan cannot bat 3. It's 2 for them. Buttler is way more experienced and more versatile.
I remember the early parts of the season where they said maybe the lack of power between Gill and Sudharsan will come in by then, so let's throw Buttler up.
I asked Shubman that at one of the tosses, actually, and whether he was telling the truth and being totally honest, I don't know, but he said they liked the chemistry that himself and Sai had finished the season with last year. They liked the left-right combination at the very top.
Sure.
And you don't lose anything with Buttler, who's batted as low as 5 for England in international cricket, in probably in ODI. So
100%.
Lesser of all the evils.
All right, brilliant. It's all working.
How do I do it all? The Brezza gives me the power.